Hi everyone, my name is Allison Grosz. I'm an attorney and a partner with Hemrick O'Malley, PLLC in New York City. Today I want to talk about a recent announcement that the administration made related to new parole fees. According to the big beautiful bill that was passed in July 2025, there is a new fee now associated with people who are granted parole into the United States. Parole oftentimes is used for humanitarian reasons, but it can also be used for other various reasons for people's temporary entrance into the United States for various purposes. There's lots of different kinds of parole, so for today I'm going to be only talking about how the recent announcement from the Trump administration on October 15th affects people who have parole status in the United States. First of all, under the big beautiful bill, as of October 16th, 2025, a new fee is going to be attached to anybody who is granted parole status into the United States. According to the Reconciliation Act, otherwise known as the big beautiful bill, there will be a new $1,000 fee that is going to be implemented for anyone who is granted humanitarian parole into the United States through U.S. Customs and Border Protection. This new $1,000 fee is going to be applied only to people who are granted parole status on or after October 16th, 2025. What this means is if you already were granted humanitarian parole or you already have a parole status, such as parole in place here inside of the United States, then this fee does not apply to you. This only applies to people who are granted parole status on or after October 16th, 2025. So if anyone tells you that you need to pay $1,000 as a parolee in the United States, that does not apply to you unless you have been specifically notified by any part of the Department of Homeland Security, be it USCIS, Customs and Border, or any other agency that is part of DHS. They will notify everyone individually who owes the $1,000 fee that is now associated with people granted parole status. And again, that fee only applies to people who are granted parole status on or after October 16th, 2025. Now, people who applied for their parole status prior to October 16th, 2025, but were approved for that parole status on or after October 16th, they will also owe this $1,000 new fee under the Reconciliation Act. Now, in addition to the humanitarian parole that this $1,000 fee applies to, this fee, as we now understand it, also applies to people who are granted either parole in place, oftentimes referred to as military parole in place here in the United States, and is also for people that are applying for re-parole into the United States who have already been granted the parole status for humanitarian reasons and are now asking for a re-parole while they are physically present still here inside of the United States. This $1,000 fee does not apply to other kinds of parole status that are known as advanced parole. Advanced parole is something that a lot of people who have pending green card applications apply for. Those are subject to their own fees to USCIS, and they are not subject to this new $1,000 fee under the Reconciliation Act. Now, of course, there's a lot of information that's going to be coming out related to this new parole fee. The key is to not pay any fees until any part of the Department of Homeland Security specifically contacts you requesting that you need to pay the $1,000 fee, or if you speak with your qualified legal representative and they inform you that you also have to pay the fee. You should not be paying this fee if anyone besides the government or your qualified immigration attorney tells you that this fee needs to be made. With this being said, we of course are going to be staying on top of any new information related to this parole fee, about any other parole matters, or of course about any other immigration matter. You can contact us anytime online at hemrick.law, or you can feel free to contact us at 833-848-7838. And until next time, I look forward to talking to everyone again soon.